Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would film a makeup collection video. Being stuck at home all these days, I've decided to reorganize a little bit, and I've also redone my spreadsheet, made sure that everything I had on my spreadsheet I still have in my collection. So I thought that I would film a updated makeup collection. Now this is just going to be like where I keep everything, not exactly what I have. Right after this, I plan on filming a eyeshadow palette collection video to show you every palette that I own. And I'm going to go into that in the intro to that video. But right now we'll just get started, and I'm going to move my camera around and show you what I keep where, what drawer holds what, stuff like that. So let's just jump right into it. So normally I would start with the drawers, but I'm going to start with the wall just so that I can set up the tripod for the drawers and it'll be easier. So we're going to get this done first. So if you've watched my other makeup collection video from, I want to say 2018, maybe 2017, the shelves look a little different, but I still have all of the same shelves and then stuff down here. So we'll start with this shelf. And this shelf I keep my two Tarte mermaid, this is the Make Like a Mermaid, Make Waves or whatever. Be a Mermaid, Make Waves, whatever. And then I'm not exactly sure what that palette is exactly called, but the Turtle one that moves. And then I have some packaging. So I have this antique mirror. I have this Sephora lipstick in Cash Money. Now this is not, oh, I almost knocked that palette over. This is not in my inventory. I just have it on the on display on the shelf because my boyfriend bought it for me because he thought it was funny. His last name is Cash, so it's like a joke, like this is his lipstick, but it is a dark green lipstick. So if I ever need a dark green lipstick, I have one, but it's not included in my inventory because it just sits here and I never use it. I have this old Sephora, one of like the Sephora Favorites lip kits box, just the cute little lip box. I have a Ariel mirror. This is a paperweight with a Dumbledore quote on it. So I just keep it there because I have nowhere else to put it. And this is a MAC Holiday Collection box lid. And then we'll do a top, oh, I almost fell over. We'll do the top shelf. I just have some empty wine bottles. This one has like a rose in it. This is my one lip palette. I never use it. I keep it up here. It is in my inventory, but it's separate as like my one lip palette. I don't want to get rid of it because my boyfriend bought it for me. But I don't really use panned like lipsticks and pans, so I just keep it up here. I have this little turtle that my mom gave me, this mermaid, hand sanitizer, an Ariel brush, and then this is from Harry Potter World, and this is a glass Gatorade bottle that I got in the Galapagos, so that was pretty cool. And then on this shelf I just have a mermaid mug with my mermaid brushes in it. These are more for display than for use. Here's the like mermaid tail. And I have some lip balms over here that are just really cute. So that's all that's on that shelf. On this shelf, I just have one palette. This is the Pat McGrath La Vie en Rose palette. That's just where it fits. It looks really nice. I wanted to keep it on display so it just lives there. I have a Hogwarts patch, Winnie the Pooh mug, my Polaroid camera. If any of you read books. This is a pop figure from the Nevernight Chronicles. This is Mia Corvair. And then I have this Honey Dukes jar with some high chews in it, because I don't know, that I like the jar, and that's where I keep like my candy. Moving down to this shelf, it has 2 palettes on it. I have the Pineapple of My Eye palette and the Minnie Mouse palette, and then I have this little Minecraft dog and the skull. I think that this is mince, but I don't remember. Sounds like mince. And then here's another Ariel mirror, and then I just keep it in, keep in frame, Brittany. I just keep it in this letter holder so that it doesn't fall off the shelf. And then moving down to the big shelf, this houses just some of my bigger palettes that don't fit in my drawer. This is a mermaid book with fancy sprayed edges that my boyfriend's sister bought me for graduation, and that's just where I keep it. And then I have it's like a dish holder. It has like anchors on each side. It's supposed to hold like dishes in your cabinets, but I just use it to hold my bigger palettes. And then I have like empty makeup boxes. And then this is a mirror with the Night Court insignia on it, if you've read A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And then I have my Ariel mirror. And then this shark mug that I painted, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And then I keep like cords and stuff in here, but this usually lives up here, but I just pulled it for my eyeshadow Project Pan Roulette challenge. So it's been living down here, so I don't have to pull it out every time. It just sits behind me. Here's my vanity, so it just sits behind me. And then back here I keep like my travel brush cases, but in this half of one I keep my eyeliners and my lip liners. For whatever reason I have tape in this bowl. I don't know. And then I have these things, but in this bin I keep everything that's on my Poshmark or Mercari at the moment. So I just have some limited edition stuff that I wasn't reaching for very often, like the NARS Unfiltered palettes. And I thought, make space in my collection. If I'm not reaching for it, maybe somebody else would like it. So if any of you are interested in any of that, then I'll link my Poshmark and Mercari down below. And then I have the, whoops. And then I'll have my, I'll link my Poshmark and Mercari down below in case you wanted to check any of those things out. So we're gonna move on to the drawers of my vanity. Alright, so here are the drawers of my vanity. I keep makeup in the big middle one and the one on the side here. But down below my vanity, in this Sephora bag right here, I keep extra face washes that aren't opened yet. And then in this, I have like this bin right here. Don't look at the cords. It's like a mess. But in this bin, I keep my face masks and stuff like that. And then I just keep my extra makeup bags and extra like sponges and stuff in that one with extra lotions and stuff like that. So just all my extra stuff lives underneath my vanity. And then in this drawer I keep my primers, my foundations, and my concealers and my powders. So it's really as organized as it can be. I just have these samples sitting on top, but I have all of my primers kind of over here. I have 2 foundations right now that are full size, well, foundation and BB cream, and then I keep a bunch of my powders that aren't opened here in the back. I have 1 concealer in here right now, the rest are in here, but this one's a little dark for me until the summer, but I got this in a BoxyCharm, so I didn't really get to pick the color. And then these are my powders that are open. I have 1 also in here that I'm using at the moment. So that's that drawer. In this drawer, I kind of have like my weekly makeup basket products, or products that live in here all the time. I have my bronzer, my blush, and my highlight from my recent Project Pan intro. I have this Kat Von D translucent powder that I've been working on. It's not in a project, but I've just been working on it. I have my 3 eyeshadow palettes that are in my eyeshadow roulette Project Pan. That's not this one doesn't fit in the drawer, so I just keep it behind me. Then I have the other projects that are I have the other products that are in my Project Pans, the primers, the concealers, and the foundations over here, the mini ones. And then I have this that lives in here at all times. I have my glitter glue, my eye primer that's open at the moment, my mascara that's open at the moment, my brow product that's open at the moment, and then a chapstick that always lives in here. So that's basically my weekly makeup drawer at the moment because of the projects that I'm doing. But other than that, that's what it looks like. So I have a 3rd drawer in my vanity. Don't mind this cord. I have a mirror that lights up that's plugged in. But in this drawer, this is where I keep all of my nail products, nail polish. I have like markers and pens that I use to mark products, nail files, extra melt mirrors, stuff like that. So that's that last drawer. Okay, so this is where I moved some stuff around. In the first drawer of my Alex 5 drawer, it's still highlighters and bronzers, but I moved some stuff around. So my highlighters used to be in these 2 containers up front, and then my palettes were over here. Actually, that's a lie. My highlighters used to be in these 2 bins, and they were stacked over here, so I just flopped these 2 bins. But when I rearranged stuff, it just fit better like this, because I had highlighters stacked here in the middle that weren't in a bin, so now everything fits just a tiny bit better. So these are like my square ones, and these are all my like round ones. I don't know. Well, I have some square ones, but that's basically just how they fit. So these 2 are highlighters. I have some all my liquid cream highlighters back in this one. And then these are all mostly my highlighter palettes, the ones that fit in this drawer. Most of these just have highlighter in them, except this one. This one has a highlighter and a bronzer. Oh, you can see my light. And this one has the 2 highlighters and a bronzer. But other than that, these are all my highlighter palettes that fit. This is the Kat Von D palette. And then I moved all of my bronzers into the little one because it just fit better. All of these were in here, and these were like, just didn't make sense. So now everything makes more sense. This is my highlighter and bronzer drawer, and everything fits pretty well. Moving down, the second drawer is my blush drawer and my single eyeshadow drawer. So up front, I have most of my blushes. So I have minis over here, big ones over here. These are blush palettes. These palettes on the side are like blush, bronzer, and highlighter. And then these are the Tarte like stack ones from Holiday. They just fit nicely on the side over here. I have a ColourPop cream stick set that I just keep together here on the side. It has 2 blushes and a highlighter, but I just keep them all together. And then I have my other cream blush just sitting next to it. So in the back here I have my single shadows. Over here I have all of my pressed shadows that are in some sort of packaging that fit in I have an acrylic organizer, and it goes pretty far back. I know I can't see all of them, but I try to get use out of them anyway. In skipping the middle one for right now, in this one I have all of my MAC pigments, and my Anastasia pigments are just on top because that's how they fit. I wanted to put all of my loose shadows slash pigments in this little container where they didn't fit, so the rest of them are just on top of this one, which at the bottom of this one I have my cream shadow sticks as well as my liquid shadows. These ones are from Ulta. One side's a liquid shadow, one side's a glitter liner. I also have my Stila glitter and glows in this back one, stuff like that. So that's how I organized this drawer. This one looks pretty much the same, still all the same containers, just moved things around a little bit, got rid of stuff. Everything fits a little bit better now, so hopefully we can keep it looking this neat. Alright, so the third drawer down is where I keep my lip products as well as some of my extra products. So I got rid of a lot of lip products. This looks pretty different than before. So I just recently went through and decluttered about 24 lip products because they were bad or really old or something like that. So in the back here I have all of my liquid lipsticks, and then I have all of my cream lipsticks in here, and then in this little bin I have my lip balms, chapsticks, stuff like that. And then in this container I have all of my lip glosses minus this one. This is a liquid lipstick, but if I put it in here and try to close the door, it is too tall, so that one has to live in there. And then if I move this, I can pull out this container. This has all of my unopened black liquid liners, all of my unopened mascaras, and then my one lash glue. This one has been opened, but I have nowhere else to put it, so it just lives in there. And then in the very back of the drawer, I have extra setting sprays. I have this one and then 2 Mario Badescu ones that haven't been opened yet. So I just keep those in the back because it doesn't matter if I can't reach them. I only go back there if I need something that's unopened. So this is the third drawer. So this is the fourth drawer. This is where I have some of my eyeshadow palettes and some of my face palettes that don't fit in the drawers up here. So these are all of like my mini palettes. This side is eyeshadow palettes. It goes all the way to the back here. And then on this side is my face palettes. So these ones are highlighter palettes. This one's, these 3 are like full face. They have bronzer, blush, and highlighter, or just blush and highlighter. And then the rest are my Tarte palettes. So this one's like the super old Tarte Pinup Girl blush palette. And then in the back here, I have my two Tarte color wheels. I have this one. This is the Blush Bazaar, and then I have the color wheel, the original purple one. So that is the fourth drawer. Alright, and then the last drawer in my Alex 5 drawer is my big palette drawer. Now these are the palettes that fit in here. Like I said, the ones up here on the shelf are the ones that don't fit in here that are too tall. So these ones like just make it standing like this, but these are all eyeshadow palettes, all of them, and they all go all the way to the back. So I think I have an eyeshadow palette problem, but this last drawer is eyeshadow palettes. Not like I said, the next video that I'm going to film literally right after this, I'm going to do an eyeshadow palette video where I show you the inside of every single one of my eyeshadow palettes. So that's drawer number 5. And then finally, I'll go over what I keep on top of my vanity. So this is my Alex 5 drawer on the top. I just have some, like this is a thing I painted. It's like a seashell. I just have some little dishes where I keep like my perfumes. These are the ones that stand up. These are like the little samples and it's not a roller ball, but it's a spray mini. I have my color switch. I have my, it's not a beauty blender, but it's a sponge. I forget exactly which one that is. I have this little thing where I keep tools, eyelash curler, tweezers, random stuff. Then I have this bin. It has moisturizers, facial oils, serums, that's a moisturizer, and then setting sprays that I have open right now. So I have a lot of minis that I'm trying to use up. Then back here between, I have this box thing with all of my brushes in it, and the top of my vanity, I just have like a makeup remover, hair spray. This is like a lip line corrector, lip serum. I don't know, I haven't tried that one out yet. I just have it sitting there. And then I have another Gilly water bottle because Harry Potter, right? And then I have this little Mermaid Vibes tray with like bobby pins, hair ties, hair clips, random bracelets. I don't know. And it's sitting on top of this MAC box, which has a drawer in it. In the drawer I keep pencil sharpeners. And then just my brushes are here, and they're all in their little containers, but I keep it in a box so I can like pick the whole box up. And I just have this random Sephora coin purse thing, and I just keep there. Then I just have random stuff on my vanity. I have a coaster, it's two coasters stacked on top of each other with what I was drinking before this. This is like a balm that I got in Alaska that's supposed to be used for a ton of different stuff, so I just have that if I get like a bruise, or it works as like bug spray, stuff like that. I have the lotion that I'm working. This is Victoria's Secret Pink Fresh and Clean. I don't think that they make this anymore, but it smells so good, and it's literally on its last legs. Just have my mouse randomly. Oh look, a bobby pin that's blending in. Just gonna stick that over there. I have my makeup remover, and then I just have 2 containers of brushes that aren't over there. I have a lot of brushes, but these are most of, if not all, I think these are all of my eye brushes, and then some face brushes that I use all the time so I don't have to keep reaching over that way. I have my camera lens cover, another random melt mirror. This is my mirror that lights up if I just press it. I don't know where it was ordered from because it was a gift, but I love it. I use it every day. I have this other random mirror. I have the bottom to the container where I keep my lip pencils and eye pencils. And I just have my Storybook Cosmetics Harry Potter brushes in here. I don't know. That's just where I keep it. I have a salt lamp. And then I have a stack of journals and stuff where I write down stuff so I don't forget it. And I just keep like random crap on there. So we're just not going to look at that, and we're not going to look at the floor because it's a mess. So, to the outro. So that was my makeup collection video. Showed you where I keep everything, what I have. Like I said, the next video that I'm going to film right after this is going to be my eyeshadow palette collection, where I show you every palette that I own, which is going to take a long time to film, but I have nothing else to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and hit the little bell to get notifications of when I upload videos. And please leave comments down below of future videos that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. Bye!